We're angry people, exploding in love. We're completely normal, throwing bottles at God. You do this to us, why did you do this to us? We're angry people with financial problems, making evil babies with guns. It's completely normal, everything's completely normal. We're angry people, exploding in love. We're completely normal, throwing bottles at God. You did this to us, why did you do this to us? We're angry people with financial problems, making evil babies with guns. It's completely normal, everything's completely normal. Put on your glasses, get your calculator. There's too many people drinking too much water, overpopulating every jurisdiction. The phones are ringing simultaneously. 1-800 number, let it go to voicemail. If it's not important, don't leave a message. I mean, we're normal people, too busy to talk. At the supermarket, buying bottles of water. The big one's coming. I hope you have a basement. Take off your glasses. Let me see your eyes. They're red and bloodshot. Exactly like mine. It's completely normal. Everything's completely normal. We're angry people, exploding in love. We're completely normal, throwing bottles at God. You do this to us, why did you do this to us? We're angry people, turning into tigers. We're angry people, turning into wolves. We're angry people, turning into tigers. We're angry people, turning into wolves. We're angry people, turning into tigers. We're angry people, turning into wolves. We're angry people, turning into tigers. We're angry people, turning into wolves. We're angry people, turning into tigers. We're angry people.
Look, okay, I like listening to this song at the moment, which is why I keep playing it every time I actually start my stream. Oh, hello. Hello there. I'm also right in the middle of playing Persona 5. I'm up to the 6th palace. And honestly, after Okumura, the game just it takes off. I really hated the 5th palace of Persona 5. And it seems that a lot of people do. The music is grating, the mechanic is annoying and slow, like the gimmick, and the boss fight at the end is tedious and boring. And genuinely unfun. I guess spoilers for the 5th palace of Persona 5, but at the end of the 5th palace, you obviously fight Okumura, and all he does is he sends out waves of enemies that become increasingly more difficult to handle, and the second last wave is 4 enemies that are take the most damage from psychic attacks. But by this point in the game, Misha, no. Sorry, she's digging up my carpet. Mishka! But by this point in the game, yeah, gotta love the tedious bullet sponge bosses. What's worse about this is not only are they tedious bullet sponge bosses, but there's also 4 of them. And if you don't kill all 4 of them within 1 turn of each other, then the rest of them will run away, and then Okumura will just spawn 4 new ones, and you've got to start again. It's... oh. So you're stuck there with these respawning bosses over and over and over and over and over again until either they choose not to run away, which is a rare thing that can happen, and you get lucky, and then you also get lucky enough to do enough damage to actually kill them. But also, either they choose to stay, or you manage to grind and just keep making personas over and over again until you happen to get one with really heavy psychic attacks. That second option is what I did. I died like a countless number of times. I literally spent 5 hours on the boss fight, and I was like, this isn't going anywhere. I'm stuck. So then I went out of the boss fight back to the previous day, and then I grinded mementos, which is like the infinite dungeon that you can go to in the game. It's like a dungeon that it's randomly generated. And I went and I grinded like 8 levels or something in there, and then I went out and I looked up how to get a persona with psychic damage. And what you do is you go in and out of the Velvet Room, which is the place where you make new personas. They're like your Pokemon that you can choose from. Until I got a network persona, which is like a persona from a different game that had psychic ability. And then I could fuse a really powerful psychic persona. So I did both of those things. And then and only then I managed to scrape through. I spent another 2 hours on the boss fight, and I managed to get lucky and scrape through. And then finally defeat the boss. And after that, the fight is easy. It's just that one bit. And I think I also got lucky because they also decided not to run away that turn. So I know I'm talking a lot about Persona. I've just realized I'm like ranting about it. I need to actually start drawing. Today I'm drawing the stream sketch that Lapis Foxy redeemed on Monday. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. It's a great game, but that boss fight, not fun. But ever since then, I mean, because I am over leveled now, the game has been fucking piss easy since then. But I'm kind of glad. That feels like a nice reward for having fucking dealt with that nightmare. Oh my god. I hated it. I hated it. Oh, Mishia's gone. I thought I heard her eating the carpet. She likes pulling at the carpet and like licking it. Where is she? I keep feeling like I hear her. Which is fine, like I don't really care that much, but because it's my carpet, it's not part of the house. But it does mean that I'll have to buy a new one sooner than I wanted to, which I guess is fine, doesn't really matter. An immaculate chorus. Descended Chuck Norris. I wonder if I'm getting close to the end. I feel like I'm, as far as I know, I'm about 2/3 of the way through the game. But in the base game I would have been almost finished, but I think Royal adds a whole nother semester. And I'm almost at the end of the second semester. So we'll have to see what happens.
century. Many lives were claimed, but eventually the champion stood. The rest saw their better. Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and it's
Mishka did a poop. I've got to go clean it. Otherwise, it's gonna make the whole house stink. Back in a sec. I finished cleaning up the poopy. The poopy is cleaned. Oh, hello, Lapis Foxy. How's it hanging? By the way, I have to... just so that everybody knows, I have to go early today. I have to finish up at 9:30, which is in half an hour. G'day, Bold. Hello, Amazing Elk. It's been cool seeing all of the art you've been doing in my server. I is, yes. I is. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you. Thinking of making the Penguin my official distributor. Well, I mean, I feel like that's fine, but also it feels a bit weird that he's posting all your art. But you know, I guess whatever floats your boat. You know, you can wait until the next day to post as well. That's also a thing that is possible. Sometimes I save them up. I usually finish drawing like 6:30 my time, so I just got the energy for FA. The daily challenge must post before bed. Okay. How many days are you planning on doing it for? I'm curious. I did a daily challenge once, but I only did it I did it privately. I didn't post any of it. It was just me drawing the same drawing every day for like... I only did it for like 2 weeks. I wanted to do it for more, but... meh. This the sketch? Yep, it sure is. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know what she did. I just heard a loud bang. Poor baby. I think she fell over. Oh, I hate how this looks. I don't like it. Let's try again. She's a little bit silly. Sometimes she rams her head into things when she gets excited. And she almost hurts herself quite a lot. I don't have any plans on stopping, but I might migrate across to one drawing every other day to give myself time to make them all better. One a day was fine when I was sketching, but now I'm coloring and shading. It's getting more and more time consuming. Yeah. It does get to the point where, like, you have to start sacrificing quality, and if you're doing a drawing challenge, I mean, I guess it depends on what your priorities are. But in my opinion, I feel like it's a better idea to make something you're proud of, even if it takes more than one sitting. There's me who likes making drawings in one sitting, but that's because I'm a maniac. The last one I had intended to draw the pub from the previous in the background, so there was a sense of time continuation, but I didn't get around to it because I spent too long working out the lizard. Yeah. Your motivation is very impressive. I hope that you continue to harness it. Not a lot of people have that sort of motivation. One day I will have... My goal personally is to be fast enough to be able to draw a comic and fit it in with everything else. But I don't know if that's ever going to be possible. I know I could do what Kario does and draw like one a month, but I feel like for the people reading that's going to be so lame. If I made a comic and one part came out, like one page came out every month, how would you feel about that? I'm curious to know. Like only one page a month. What would your opinion, like, I guess a more better question to answer would be like, would you be annoyed that it was only one a month, and why would you or why wouldn't you? And then would you get bored of waiting? Depends on how tense the story is. Yeah, this is true. Hey, Bucky, you know? I also just feel like I'm bad at like fitting a lot of info into one page. Kairio, for some reason, is able to like. At least his is the only monthly single page comic that I read. I don't read any others. He's able to like fit enough story into each page that it doesn't feel like a waste of time. But at the same time, it has a nice pace, and I don't know how to replicate that. Hello, is she okay?
Doesn't seem like she's
Okay. Yeah, this is a pencil. Do you like it?
She does like it. She wants it.
Yeah.
I also she tried to climb in my shelf where I have lots of little things.
Yeah. She's being very climby today. I think she climbed on something in the lounge room and fell over. If you want to work on speed, you could do some of those Twitter things like draw my OC as 6 different, or set a timer. I mean, that's kind of what I do in the mornings. My timer is an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, and I try to finish a drawing in that time. At the moment, I'm about halfway through the current timer, and I'm spending quite a lot of time on this one pour, where I should really be spending it on other parts of the piece. Hey, check intellect. Is it a chocobo? Nah, it's just like a bird. It's just an bird. Doesn't really have a description. How's the game I'm working on? It's going really well. There's a couple of things that have just been finished for it that I'm extremely excited about. We are still on track for the release date that we have internally, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, it's going well. I actually need to give someone some feedback on something, but I haven't had time yet. Hopefully I'll get some time today.
I've been cheated by you since I don't know when.
I'd love to show things off from it, but
Made up my mind.
it's kind of the whole point of it is exploration, and I really don't want to spoil that for anybody.
Will I ever learn? I don't know how.
Imagine a plush Kynic of that. Would you buy it? I don't even know how to do. I know people have plush businesses.
Just one look and
Maybe I could do that when I'm famous one day. One day when I'm popular and famous.
Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how could I resist ya?
Mamma mia.
Does it show again? My mind, just how much I missed ya.
Who's getting birded? Lapis Foxy. Lapis Foxy is getting birded. Sorry, I just need to stretch my hand for a minute. It's getting a bit cramped. Ugh. Check into Electrodeem stretch. That's what I'm doing.
But when you go, when you slam the door, I think you know that I won't be away too long. You know I'm not that strong. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything.
Whoa, whoa.
Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma Mia,
Okay.
go again. My, just how much I missed ya. Yeah, I've been broken hearted. Ooh, since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma Mia, even when I say bye-bye, take me now or never. Mamma Mia, it's a game we play. Goodbye doesn't mean forever. Yeah, I've been broken hearted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma Mia, now I really know why I could never let you go.
Yeah, I'll do. Eh. Why? Why am I struggling on these today? Beans. Hey, Jason. Looks like Season of Sharks has pretty much come to an end, so we'll be doing your sharks. You and Matthias's sharks. Hopefully soon. I don't know what's up with Shy's schedule, but I would like to get them done sooner rather than later. I was just waiting until like people kind of stopped buying all of the other ones just to make sure like that we were ready to finish it. So yeah. Because I wanted to work on the big ones last. Yeah, so hopefully that's happening soon. Just depends on Shy's schedule. Beans. Bro, this sounds like Christmas music. This is sounding like that shit they play in Hallmark movies. Hallmark in the States is always not real life. Well, yeah, movies aren't real life. I don't know what you mean. Oh, the Hallmark country life is the idealized life? Yeah. Ugh, nah, I'm good. I don't want to live that life. I like living the Australian suburb life. I wouldn't mind the Australian hinterland life. That looks pretty chill too. But no, not country. I'm good. For some reason this pull came out really chunky, but I guess we can say it's foreshortening, huh? Looks a little fuzzy there, yeah, because he's got fur. Chunky paw. I had a feeling you wouldn't mind it. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. I don't know what I plan to draw yet, but whatever scene I choose will certainly not have any wood in it. I've drawn wood far too much. Yeah. I have a love-hate relationship with drawing trees. Sometimes they're really fun. Like, I really like it when I get the green looking nice. Other times I just am like so tired that I just don't even want to have a look. I don't even want to look at them. Bird TF Discord, link me. It's a closed group. Okay. What's my favorite bird? Well, my favorite bird is the bird that I would like to be if I was one. And that's an Australian bush curlew. I can't remember its actual name. Something adjacent to that. Yeah, one of them. They're really lanky. I like them a lot. Mine's either a mourning dove or white-winged dove. There are birds you hear in some movies in the summer. They are the birds you hear. Oh. Okay. I'll be real, I don't pay attention to that. I have no idea. And I know I always come off like I don't know much. I don't know much. And I wasn't even sheltered as a kid. I'm just stupid. I just didn't never went out and did anything. I stayed inside and did nothing all my fucking childhood. I didn't hang out with people. Which means I don't know jack shit about anything. Personally like owls quite a bit, but I've recently become partial to southern rockhopper penguins. Okay. But do you know Jack? I don't know anyone named Jack. I mean, there's someone from high school named Jack, but I don't talk to him anymore. Jackbox Party Pack Let's Play? Who would I even play it with? You need other people willing to play it with you. Us. I guess that's true. Well, if people were interested in that, I guess I'd think about it. I would. Okay, that's one person. Just need, what, 6 more? Okay, 2. Oh yeah, and here's the other thing. Would you be able to play it, just an example. I'm not gonna do this. But, for example, if I was to play it today, you would need to wait 9 hours from now before we could start playing. Could you do that? That's the other prerequisite. Because of time zones. And my job. I guess unless you wanted to play, well, you wanted me to play it on like a morning stream. I guess that could also happen. Coburb? Nah. Foxbird. I think that's pretty good for a sketch, stream sketch. That's definitely going to cost more to color because I would need to actually do a proper line art. But yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Anyway, that was only 2 people that responded for the Jackbox thing, so that's not going to happen. You see, I don't have enough. 2024. Yeah, see? Anyway. Yeah, that's that. That's my bird TF. I hope you like it. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm off. That was a nice short stream today. Anybody streaming? Azel Draws is streaming. Fuck it. Let's go. Have a wonderful time, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. All of that. I might not stream tomorrow because I've got a thing on, but we'll see. But if I don't, I'll see you next week. Later, folks.